What the?
Serph?
Serph!
Bloody hell, indeed.
It is you! Who else could it be? Serph wouldn't die. That'd be too easy. Well, now do you see where I stand?
This is another... I'm pretty sure this is another decision that matters, ties in with Coordinate 146 and Varen, you know the drill by now. I'm pretty certain the correct one is the top one, but just for safety's sake, I'm going to check that. Indeed, I was correct. This is the correct one. That means I correctly set all 4 variables. I correctly answered all 4 answers, questions, whatever. And that will have a result later. You'll see. I'll explain.
Then let's finish this. Where it all began.
Spiff?
Please stop, you two! This is all my fault! There's no reason to...
They'll work this out. On their own.
There are those who find identity in battle. For them, fighting may lead to salvation. Let him go.
Yay! Control a Serph! Hooray! Let's see. Let's give you a ring. Divine Ring? That looks pretty good. Immunity to Hama is good. Obscene shit tons of luck, however. Basically, my theory is reflecting expels good and nice and all, but if you have the luck to not get hit in the first place, isn't that good enough? Anyway, this is still impassable. The teleporter, as you've seen, has disappeared. So there's not a whole lot to do except finish this. I don't need to set my skills, however. You will see why. As soon as I find the damn door. It apparently was really necessary to make me walk through this corridor.
You're too damn slow. I almost fell asleep. Sorry. We'll have to settle this later. You killed me. Understand?
This decision you can answer either one, and I shall pick the top one.
You're the one who has to protect Sera now. of her. I did it. I made my choice, and I lost. I don't regret. Some stuff happened, and the machine broke. I'm sorry, Fred.
So then...
Camera.
There's still hope. I remember they were conducting some experiments in a facility far away from here. If it's still functional.
We still couldn't reach it. There isn't time.
I think we can still make it if we take an airplane. I will go to the sun myself and ask God to return Earth to normal.
You can do that?
I haven't tried before, but I'll send my data.
How will you return?
I won't return. And that's why I'm going alone. It's my responsibility.
Sera, I am hurt.
Why?
Because you aren't asking me to help with negotiations.
Oh, this is cute. Looks like you're pretty insecure beneath all that seriousness. You can't be reasoning with God, bro. Maybe I could show him some jammy Latin rhythm, yeah? Oh, yeah, baby. Dig it?
I'm sure you would only anger him.
Really? Then why don't we see which one of us can convince God first?
Agreed.
Well then, Sera, looks like you'll need to make reservations for 3 more.
Thank you, everyone.
Hooray! And Serph joins the party and the game correctly benches Cielo. Thank you for all the help you've given me, Cielo, but now I can finally retire you forever. And if not, I'm gonna choke someone. Very painfully. Anyway, Sera. Yeah, Serph is now back in the group. He may be a bit honor-leveled, but I'm pretty sure that's because the game has a limit as to how much EXP it will give Serph to get back up to speed, and Serph kinda broke that limit because of my incredible destruction of various Omoicanes. Right. Actually, you don't have that skill. You have You actually have a different skill altogether, but you don't actually have access to it right now. Anyway, Sera has been reduced, or to assistant. She is now the healer of the party. Even though she appears to be very, you know, ill-equipped for that. Which is not good. And not Iron Stomach Genius in just mana. Consume, Agilo, Zianga, Tarazi, Hama. Don't know if I'm gonna need Hama or Mudo, but for the next dungeon, but I'm pretty sure for the next dungeon I'm going to do something called Grindy McGrinding, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Yes, the Path of Suicide. Yep, that's what the junkyard was. I know. Anyway. There is one more thing that needs to be done, and that is that researcher right there. Sure. This is, I don't know exactly what you have to do here, but I'm pretty sure I can figure shit out. Eventually, that is. Good lip animation there. I'm pretty sure this was added late in production or something. This is ridiculous. I don't think tempting is going to work, but I don't think threatening is going to work either. Just save state. Florist. Ah, finally. You want to eat I don't know what that is. I don't think he'll be, inclined to answer my question if I say I'm her enemy. Although I can't really honestly claim she's an old friend either. Let's try the top one. I mean, Gale did save her life back at the end of DDS 1. Anyway, once you do all that, he'll give you this information. Yeah, the game doesn't specifically tell you where they are. In fact, I don't know where they are. It doesn't matter really, because if I try to fight them at this point, I don't think it would end well. But I will fight all of the angels. Funnily enough, though, that the angels you fight are the archangels, which I'm pretty sure most of you know, and if not, then you should have seen them in Nocturne as the followers of Yosuga. Chiaki called them down upon me to try and murder me. Their rate of success was limited, shall we say. It's funny though, because this game follows Hindu mythology. God in this game is not YHVH or Jehovah or whatever you wish to call the Judo-Christian god or whatever. By the way, you can't play the game anymore. I wasted 2 chakra drops again, didn't I? So the angels are pretty much here just for the sake of, being here. For having bosses to fight. Which, of course, for an SMT game is as good a reason as any. I will fight those angels, but later bonus bosses I don't know if I will. Because... Oh ho ho ho! Log data. Because later bonus bosses are a bigger pain in the ass, and unlike DDS 1, the reward you get for it is lackluster. Yeah, here's a bit of a problem. Maybe. It'd be very funny if we, went to the sun somehow and then just got incinerated the minute we set foot on the surface. Yeah, if you remember, Sera is aging at an accelerated rate. She's gonna die without the EGG fluids. Anyway, I conclude all my business here, but that is also enough for one day. So I'm going to save it here, and when we come back, I may have figured out what I'm going to do. Amazing, isn't it? Be right back.